As you guys know, this is the nail that total body. It's a hell of a workout. When we get done, I'll do the pose off, flex off, photo shoot thing, whatever you want to call it. But just, you guys, you kicked ass. 4 weeks, 20 workouts. That's an accomplishment. Now, of course, you just keep this thing rolling. But I wanted to take you through essentially how in prison we did this with the bags. Now, we also would do other things with like having people sit on shoulders or have them sit on the sticks and do bench press and do things like that. But this is a just with the bags, getting it with this split. And it's a great split. So we'll be doing this split some more in the future. But for right now, I just wanted to basically kind of go back and take you through like the origination of it and getting to see pretty much almost every single rep. I know the last week I went and I started to speed up the videos a little bit, but the first 3 weeks of it, I mean, you saw every rep. So you saw it, you know what's going on. Now I have also been stocking up on weights. I've put together a little weight collection here. I will do a show and tell with the whole weight collection here in the future, and we are going to be progressing forward with prison chain gang splits, that basically the things that I learned in prison for how to build and get in shape, except with now using the weights to it. So we're going to see what we're going to get. I guarantee you the results are going to be good. Now I'm 47 and I'm hanging in there. So if you're younger, I know you get blow up results out of this stuff, especially with being able to do it with actual real iron weights and stuff like that, because you can really do it the way you really are supposed to do it. With the bags, there's a lot of modifications to the way you do things because you can't, have as much weight, and you can't just shift and fluctuate the weight around. But even with that, you can still get really good results with just same weight. 2 bags, weight exact same weight, all these different things we've accomplished doing with them. So with that said, I'm just wasting time here, or at least I'm just burning time, which I don't like to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started on this workout with the first thing. First thing is going to be a 7 and down of single bag snatches. So it's going to be 7 snatches with this arm, 7 snatches with that arm, 6 snatches with this arm, 6 snatches with that arm, 5, 5, 4, 4, all the way down to 1 and done. So with that said, I'm going to rip off into this. That'll get the heart rolling, let me tell you. That is definitely a wind sucker. And if you notice, it's fairly light for this, so there's not the need of a lot of an explosion to it. But as you get more tired, the more you explode it up with your hips, the easier it helps to get that guy up there. So with that said, I'm going to shoot over there, get a rest, and see you guys on the next thing. We are on to the second thing. This one, it's a doozy. All right, it is 5 sets. There's no rest, so we're just going from one thing to the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. And it is going to be 7 reps of double bag thrusters straight to 7 pull-ups. So it's 5 sets of that. Thrusters, pull-ups, thrusters, pull-ups, thrusters, pull-ups. It's a wind sucker, I'm going to tell you. But you guys are up to it. So, without anything else being said, let's get it. Man, that kicked the shit out of me. All right, I'll see you guys shortly. The last one, that was no joke. But so we've nailed a explosive snatch type movement. Then we've hit those thrusters with the pull-ups, which is hitting mainly focused on lat and shoulders and legs and core and really the total body because you're going all the way through. But it's not really nailing that chest. So we are right now about to put the oomph on that chest. So what this is that we're about to be doing is it's going to be, it's like 2 exercises that are going to be kind of crisscrossing. So the first thing we're going to do is 15 dips. As soon as you're done with the 15 dips, it's going to be 5 regular burpees, which is drop down, push up, jump up with a clap. So it's going to be 5 of those. Then it's going to be 10 dips and then 10 of those burpees. Then it's going to be 5 dips and then 15 of those burpees. So you see how it kind of crisscrosses? So what happens is with the dips, they're not getting a lot of rest in the beginning, and the rest is active rest, and it's rest that's still hitting the chest. So at the end of this, there's going to be a serious chest pump. And it's going to be good for overall wind, and since it's total body day, it hits it all. As far as wind, chest, we've already nailed the shoulders, we've done some explosive stuff. This is what we do. So with that said, I'm going to do it. Let's go. Yeah, I've done too many burpees in my time. All right, I'll see you. One thing you're going to find about burpees is those guys just don't get any easier ever. They are always a wind sucker no matter what. They're good though. Good wind sucker, but they're a wind sucker. So, We're down to only 2 more things. This is kind of a quick, we're getting through it. We're getting it done. As you guys saw, the first things we hit are like the big hitters. And then now it's going to get a little bit easier. It is going to be 3 sets, supersetting. We're going to be supersetting single bag sheet hammer tricep extensions, max reps, to hammer curls with max reps. And there's going to be a 1.5 minute rest in between. Oh, regular straight sets for these 3 sets. So I will do the first one with you guys. Then I'll do the next 2 off camera, and then we'll be back for the last thing, which is going to be hitting the core, which isn't fully the last thing because, as you know, we've got the photo shoot after that. And I'd like to say that I've been working on the posing, but I haven't been working on the posing. It's a lot of work. Because I'm still really learning how to like shoot footage and record and edit and organize all of it and do all that. So this is a massive learning process for me. But by doing this last 20 days, 4-week just the attack of all of this that I've been doing, because it's difficult. Working out's difficult, one, but then filming all of it and doing all the rest of this, there's a learning curve here, especially when first time I did anything with any kind of technology was March 2nd, 2022, really. So first time I watched a YouTube video. Pretty crazy. Anyways, I enjoy working out. I like doing this. I'm learning. Hopefully you guys are learning too. I'm hoping you guys are getting some good help with your fitness out of this, and you're learning and you're able to apply some of these things. And I'm going to go more in depth into like the reasoning, philosophy, and strategy behind all of it, which I believe is really where the real know-how is. But I figured I wanted to make this so you could look at it and see like, yeah, this guy really does the shit, And I know I'm 47 now, so I've gotten older, and I've come down with an autoimmune disease and gotten a little bit sickly, but I'm still able to get it. So with me still being able to get it, you can get it, especially if you're young. If you're young and you do this, you will get massive results, because I'd seen dudes blow up with this shit. Anyways, let me get started, because all I'm doing is really just saving myself some win time. That's an old school trick. That move. All right, let's get it. I'll see you guys in the next section. We are on the last thing, which is the good news. The bad news is, and you guys already know it on this one, that last thing is 30 toes to bar. Get it done as fast as you can get it done. If you have to break it up, which I'm definitely going to have to break it up, but just keep it pushing. Keep pushing. That's pretty much always what you want to do. Keep pushing, especially with any of those things where you're not doing times, like as far as like rest breaks or anything like that, and it's like a get it done as fast as possible. Do some rest. Keep pushing. But you got to push it. You got to try to just kick your own ass on those to get it done. So, with that said, this is also the end of this split. I'm going to pop up somewhere the workout so you can see exactly what we did today mapped out. And the next videos that will be coming up will be all going into and explaining more in depth into this split. But this is my wanting to go and just get together an actual run of the split with bags as kind of close to chain gang as you could get, really. Because, there's always the question, how do those dudes get so jacked? Well, you see we're basically doing the same kind of exercises you could do out in the street, but we're just having to do some slight differences, and there's reason for those differences. And it works. So, with all that said, I'm going to get ripping into this. Ah. Number one, totally lost focus. Knocked the shit out of myself. Not really. But I did hit myself. I had completely blanked out and forgotten about the damn photo shoot pause. The whole photo thing. The flex off. The show. So, I'll fix that in the editing. And I'm going to see you in there for the photos. See you in a second. All right, so that was just total torrential downpour, man. I'm talking raining cats and dogs. But I'm here, still pumped, I guess. And it is time for that pump show. Last one of this whole little split. Let's see how we're looking. Let's get it. All right. Okay, so I still don't exactly know what I'm doing, but maybe I'm getting a little bit better. Hopefully, there's some results here. Look at that gun show, baby. All right, anyways, hope you guys are getting results. See you guys in the next one. Peace, love, joy, all that good stuff. Do good things, be good.